Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. Now, now I know it's been 2-3 weeks since I made my last video, and for that I'm sorry. Just going through a lot of stuff, work-wise, health-wise, you know, all the usual BS that comes with living in the 21st century. Anyway, let me introduce you to Soundwave, part of Transformers Siege War for Cybertron trilogy. And this is an awesome figure. As you can tell, he's has that reminiscent look of his OG1 mode, robot mode I should say. In addition, he kind of has like a throwback version of how he looked, you know, in his toy mode. I'm going to zoom in here, and for those of you that had the original G1 Soundwave, the US version had the release of him with yellow eyes. Now in the Japanese release, they had him with the red eyes, reminiscent of, you know, the cartoon. Sorry. So, you know, he's got that look right there and then. Now, of course, you know, because this is the War for Cybertron trilogy, you know, he's got a definite look with all the battle scars and damage. Basically, you know, if you know, they didn't have, you know, any you know, med bots around to go ahead and replace parts and stuff like that, you basically hang on to what you currently have, even if it is scraped up, damaged, and whatnot. So, you know, there's like I said, there's definitely good look. Now, I know that I say over the past few videos that there are, you know, some figures really shouldn't have had that battle damage look, and there's some that did deserve, you know, or at least have that. Now, I'm going to zoom out just a bit. Boom. And as you can tell, I mean, oh man, he carries the battle damage pretty well. So now I'm going to go ahead and move him out of the way. I'm going to show you the boxing here. So put him there, and as you notice that a lot of the Siege figures, especially inside the box, have the flag of Kaon. At least that's what I'm calling it. If someone knows what the flags represent, is it Kaon or is it a different faction, let me know, please. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. As you can tell, he's got his you know, the usual look for the boxes. You know, here you have, you know, Takara Tomy, Generations, Transformers, Hasbro, you know, Transformers, Siege, War for Cybertron trilogy, and of course his name, and of course, you know, the numbering system that they brought back with this series. So it's pretty awesome. Now, I'm going to show you the box art on this side, and man, hopefully you'll be able to see it. Now, there we go. Alright. So, as you can tell, you know, he's got some really good box art here. Now, you know, now from what I understand, there is some sort of black light gimmick on the boxes. I haven't tried it out myself, but I have seen reviews that showed it. It looks pretty awesome. But I mean, man, oh man, that look in there and everything else, and even inside the illustration, I'm gonna try and zoom that in. So I don't know if anyone's noticed it as of yet, but you know, he even has inside the box art, it shows the hollowness of his chest where the cassettes are supposed to go. So that is pretty awesome looking. Now, of course, as I turn it around, you'll see the usual box art. Hang on, I've been having problems with this backdrop. It's just not staying well. I'm probably gonna try and get another one so I can be able to display this properly. Let's zoom out here. So hopefully I'll be able to get that soon. There we go. Alright, so as you can tell, he's got beautiful box art, and you know, he's got the covering, of course, the usual stuff on here, barcode. Excuse me, folks. Yep. And then of course you have his, you know, his promo shots. Now, normally I wouldn't have a glare, but you know, box is too big for this backdrop. Now, hopefully, like I said, I'm gonna try and remedy that soon. But you know, he's got some really good, you know. There we go. He's got some good product shots. Now there is another Battle Master, which I'm going to try and see if I can snag. Also the Micro Masters, Soundwave and Ravage. So hopefully I'll be reviewing those soon. Now there is another mode that I've seen other reviewers mention. So if you open this up, and there it is, folks. There is another mode. I think this is supposed to be like a communications or a lamppost of some kind. I'm not really sure. If someone knows, let me know. Now, it's not like it shows in the original G1 mode. I may play around with it, see if I can replicate that. Now, someone has been trying to do a transform to how he looks in his G1 mode, but you have to remove the arms to do that, which is, you know, kind of silly, but okay. So since he is, almost forgot. Now, he does, other than that rifle, he does come with, let's see, I'm going to try and zoom that in. He does come with this type of collapsible pistol. I'm just not feeling it, so guess what? I'm not going to show it off, honestly. Hey, it's my toy. I can show off what I want. Anyway, yeah, I've seen other reviewers, you know, put like both of his weapons together to make it like some sort of long rifle. Yeah, no. So this is the first and only time you'll actually see this, you know, with his product shot. Throughout the rest of the review, that plastic piece of crap is non-existent. So I'm going to take this out of the box, and now I'm just going to adjust the camera, and you know, give me a moment to do a little minor cleanup, and we'll get to reviewing Soundwave. Alright, folks, there he is, already posted up and everything. You know, like I said, this is a really cool figure. I'm going to try and increase the brightness here just a bit. There we go. Alright, and as you can tell, he's got some phenomenal light piping that brings out the yellow in his eyes. I mean, wow. Man, oh man. Like I say, he's a great figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation. So his head can go 360. He can look down a bit. He can look up. So he's on a ball joint. So excuse me, sorry. He's on a ball joint. So yeah, it's pretty awesome looking. His shoulder cannon is on a type of peg, which you can pull that out, and you know, so put that on there, back again. Now his head is on a swivel here. He can bend out like that, bend down. He does have a bicep rotation. He's got double elbow joints, so you can fold it out like that, or fold it out like this, or both. So you can fold up like so. Now here's a nice little gimmick too, because he does have, and whoa, come on, damn it. Let's see. There we go. So, you know what, hold on folks, because this thing's giving me such an issue. I'm going to put it on pause while I fix up something here. Alright, I'm back. Now, that's better. Now, as you can tell, he does have a kind of curved pointing finger, and there is a reason why. Excuse me. So, as you can tell, he does have a little button here to do this. Eject. So, when you close that up, you can have him doing it by just positioning his hand like so. I'm trying to zoom in. Like so. And then, of course, when you have him push it down, there we go, it ejects the compartment. And I'm going to try that again. So there we go, and boom, right there. And you can have like Ravage or Laserbeak on there. So that's a pretty neat gimmick right there. Now, like I said, you know, his hand or his arms can turn, bicep, double jointed knee, elbows. His hands do go in, but that's only for transformation. Now there is something else. Now I know you probably noticed he's got some sort of weapon on his forearm here, which turn out like that, but that is due to his transformation to vehicle mode, which I will show momentarily. Now, excuse me. So he does got, you know, he does have some skirt panels that flip up, especially if you have them sort of like kicking out, which he can do around 90 degrees. He can kick back almost the same. He does kick out like so. Let's zoom out just a bit. There we go. Does have sort of like a thigh rotation. His leg can bend around 90 degrees. And he does have a ankle tilt for those white stances. Doesn't go up or down or anything like that. So yeah, like I said folks, I've been going through the seasonal allergy things, a real bite in the ass, but bear with me, okay? Now what I'm going to do now is I want to go ahead and see about, you know, getting him transformed. So I'm going to take off his shoulder cannon, his main weapon, and we're going to go ahead and start by inserting the hands into the arms like so. Now I don't recall if he ever did like side swipes, power driver, boom, 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 but you know, he does have that little ridges right there. Let's see if I can show them to you. See, it's got some really nice detail, and that's one thing I forgot to mention, that throughout this figure there is some awesome detail here, some really good molded detail. And of course, as I mentioned, he's got some like scratches and stuff on here. Sorry. So some really good you know, paint applications. Like I said, when it comes down to the you know, to the dry brushing stuff, some can carry it out, others cannot. You know, honestly, I wish they did the whole thing just virginal, you know, no you know, no dry brushing or anything else to customize. That's what customizers are for. They love to do that, but you know, hey, what do I know? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move these arms out. Well, wait a minute, let's start off with the legs first. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up like so. We're gonna open that up. I'm gonna do the same with the other side, and we're gonna put this foot in here, and then close that out. Boom. And then you have sort of like the front of the vehicle. We're gonna do the same as the previous leg. And now go ahead and turn these off to the side. Now, one thing that you may not have noticed, but I did, there we go. So you can tell there's like a little tab here, or a little post here, and a little port right above it. And you're gonna have the opposite end on this leg. So we're gonna just close the legs like so, and boom. Now there is a method to why we had done this. Now I don't think it's in reference to the other mode, but as you can tell, as I was doing it just now, you got these panels in the back, and I'm gonna just flip these over. Come on, flip, flip. Thank you. There we go. Now, one thing about these panels, there is a... If I can try and get the damn light on there. Jesus Christ. There it is. So, there's a port right there. There's a post right there on the back of the thigh. Just gotta snap that in there. Alright. So, you kind of see where this is going. You have like the little damn, this cough, I swear to God. There's a patient zero that caused all this. We're gonna try and kick his ass later. Anyway, so as you can tell, you know, it's starting to come out nicely. You can tell right off the bat where this is all going. So now go ahead and open this back section up, and we're going to put the head, hang on a sec, there we go, we're going to put the head in here and just flip it there. Now just close this up, boom, and there we go. So I'm not sure if anyone saw that, but yeah, there you can separate the lower waist from the main body by just pulling up forward, like that. See, you got this gray extension here. Okay, now let's see here. Now we just got to go ahead and pull. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Gotta pull this section in the back up here in this port right there, and like so. Now I accidentally hit the eject tab there. Now there are a couple posts here, and there's a couple ports on either side here and here, so we're going to snap that in there. Alrighty, now this is where the fun part begins. I gotta turn this like so, and okay, boom. I think that's doing it. So for those that didn't see it the first time, we pull the arm out from the side, and I'm gonna turn this. Now, one thing that you're going to notice, there's a little post right here, there's a port right there, or yeah, that snaps right in there just like the other one. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the arm or the forearm in. Now, one thing you will notice, there is a tab right here or slot, and there's a port right there or post, and you're just going to snap those in, and I'm going to put that there. Now there is also one other thing concerning this. You're going to notice these right here. You're going to lay those around like so, and it looks like these are like not just some sort of weapon cannons, but they're also landing sort of like for landing struts, or landing gears here. So I'll pull that here and land it right there. Now, one other thing, trying to go ahead and make sure that I am not forgetting anything. No, there's these right here. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this out like so, like that, so that way they're kind of like off to the side. Ugh. Okay, so there is one other thing. Now you're gonna go ahead, this is where this comes in handy here, and there's a port right here, and we're gonna put this one in here. But more than likely, some of you are gonna ask, Phoenix, if we got just his shoulder cannon there, what about the other weapon? It's got this great piece on here. Well, you just push that in, and the other part that makes up the other end is there. So we got this post right here, and we're going to put that in the port right there. Ta-da! Now we just need to go ahead and just adjust it like so, and there we go. There is Soundwave in his vehicle mode, and I have to tell you folks, trying to adjust the camera here, it's not bad looking. Now of course, he's had other vehicle modes, but and of course everyone, even myself, loved the original G1 transform mode. Now if I had the funds, I probably would go ahead and get that as well. Hang on a sec, I'm gonna try and adjust this, so sorry about the okay, so hang on. There we go. Okay. So there he is. I mean, he's awesome looking, I have to say. And yeah, he's pretty cool looking. Now of course, you do have the back here. Now I have to tell you, I wound up picking up the repo labels for this figure, so we'll see what happens. But honestly, I wish I've been seeing this this third-party add-on manufacturer. I think his name is Deep Space Arsenal, and he's been coming up with some really good stuff, add-on kits for Ironhide and Prowl, as well as a base setup with the flooring in the back. Man, oh man, if I can afford it, I'll go ahead and put in some money for it, because I would like to have that set up, somewhere. In my apartment. It's kind of small, but it's an awesome look. I like it. Oops. Okay, so so now let's go ahead and do this, because I want to see what this looks like. So based off of what I'm looking at, because we're going to do that alternate Cybertron transform mode, And gotta put on my readers. So I'm at this age, folks, that basically I need reading glasses. Here they are. Alright, so there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do, so we're going to go ahead and put the arms apart, or the landing struts apart. We're going to pull those there, and pull that there like so. Okay, so I think this goes like so. So I'm trying to see. Okay, so we need to go ahead and unhook like so, and we're going to snap that there. Now we're going to go ahead and put the backings like so, put this like so, and excuse me, I need to take a little closer look. Okay, so I think it goes like this, and the legs go here. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, well, maybe not. Okay, so it does go like this, backwards, like so, and alright, so now so it goes like this. Come on. I'm trying to go ahead and see this while I'm doing this. Nope. Alright. Okay, so not even seeing what I am doing. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the instructions, see if this comes out. If not, someone make a video of this, because yeah, Alright, I think I may have gotten it, folks. I think. Not even sure. I don't know. I think it's supposed to look like this, honestly. Though I have to say I'm not even sure. There we go. Honestly, I really don't know. There's not a whole lot of detail on there. I mean, there's like overlapping detail. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. And pull this out of the way. So, I mean, so honestly, folks, if you know, or you know, if you know someone that's made a video with this mode, shoot me a link on this so I can take a look at it. Anyway, alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get him back into his regular mode. Alright, so let's get that back over here. There we go. And let me try and fix this. Come on, damn it. Okay, you can tell I'm getting frustrated because, you know, it's like it's just been one of those days. But anyway, let's go ahead and get his back on. And boom. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull these back over here. And go ahead and put his arms out. And boom. Okay. There we go. Oh, I gotta twist him back to the way he was. Gotta pull his feet out too. And put his feet like so. Do the same thing with the other. We're gonna open this back, pull that, put his feet, boom. Okay, and come on, damn it. Jesus. So, there he is, folks. That is Soundwave. Now, like I said before, I did pick up the repo labels, and I'm probably gonna do some stickering momentarily. But let me show you Soundwaves. So you have, you gotta excuse the glare, folks. And hang on, I'm gonna try, give me a moment, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the, alrighty, so, as you can tell, he's got his cassette deck, stickers, some, So so I wonder what these are for. Oh, it looks like they're his front. There's cassette cover, but why this color? Oh well. Anyway, I'll look on Toy Hacks and find out how these are going to be applied. Excuse me. So, oh, almost forgot. I need to get his weapons back on. Oh, put that on here. Oh, turn that around. Sorry. Boom. Let's get his other weapon. One thing that I notice is that these weapons can be extremely tight. Boom, there we go. And there. So I'm gonna try and get him posed. And of course, and hang on, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of adjustment. Go ahead and eject operation destruction. Okay. Well, folks, like I said, you know, right now, as soon as I can get Laser Beacon Ravage, I'll go ahead and do a review and have them with that. Oh, almost forgot. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a size comparison here. So let me bring out the big honcho here. Alright, so okay, so I'm going to go ahead, position him like so, and position the big man you know what, let me adjust this. Alrighty, and there they are. So you can tell, you know, he scales pretty well. Megatron's a little bit about maybe head taller or so than Soundwave, but that's to be expected in this case. You know, so now I wound up picking him up over at Walmart. I was lucky at that point. Now again, I got this about a few weeks ago, so I've just been, you know, playing around, and of course I wound up waiting for the repo label. So like I said, I'll be, you know, doing a review on, you know, on that, you know, within the next few days. So be on the lookout for it. So this is Phoenix Draconis. Here is Siege, For Cybertron trilogy. War for Cybertron trilogy, Soundwave. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. Like and share this video. That's always a good thing. Now I do have a P.O. box. Whoops. Hang on, folks. Thing is trying to get away from me. Okay. So, like I said, I do have a P.O. box where if you have, if you want me to go ahead and review something for you, whatever the case may be, you can, for those of you that are shipping via U.S. Postal Service, you can send it to P.O. Box 247, San Antonio, Texas 78291. Now, for those of you that are using FedEx or UPS, you can send it to 615 East Houston, number 247, San Antonio, Texas 78291. Now, I'm going to probably put this in the comment section, down below. So again, like I said, like, share, subscribe. And every time you subscribe, you'll get an update as to when a new video's out, so forth and so on. So again, I'd like to thank all of you that watch my videos, that support me in creating these videos. Now, I have been thinking about opening up a Patreon, but I'm not exactly sure what I could give in return for whatever y'all fund. So I'm going to look at others, get some advice before I actually go ahead and take the plunge. But I'll be looking into it and see what I can do at this point. But again, thank you once again for watching, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace.